You know, a nice thing about learning those chord formulas is it helps you with your melody and lead guitar stuff, so it sounds more focused and fits the chord better. Not that you have to, but it works. Let's say the band is playing A minor. And you want to play a lead. Well, you could do the minor pentatonic. Sounds cool. Or you could maybe minimize, play a little less and just do like 3 notes. That's a root, minor third, and a fifth. Compare A minor to these 3 notes, A, C, and E. Those notes fit the chord because they're just A's, C's, and E's. Of course, we can add more notes from that minor pentatonic. In fact, the notes we just talked about are in the A minor pentatonic scale. Just being aware of them, that they're the chord tones, really helps you when you're improvising. Let's add like the G, which is the flatted 7th of the A minor, the A scale, which spells like an A minor 7 chord. That sounds pretty cool. The G leads to A. But it just starts with knowing the notes of the scale or of the chord. And you can add anything you want, like maybe a 9th. 9th is B. Just comes from the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, B. So like a C to a B. You can add the 4th. The 4th is more of a passing tone. So if you land on the 4th, it's going to sound like a suspended 4th. So like, you know, it's in the scale. So it doesn't really fit an A minor chord. I mean, it's okay, but it kind of makes turbulence. I don't prefer that as a note to land on unless you really, if you want it, if it sounds good to you, it's alright. I mean, it's kind of pretty, but when you're trying to make it sound more in tune with the chord, it's alright. I mean, you know, let it sit there. we've pretty much got the minor pentatonic going now that we've added everything plus a ninth. And eventually you can kind of bust out and realize that any note can fit. So like if we say G is cool, let's say you want to go from G to E, you can also go chromatic. That's cool. Anything chromatic. So then it just starts, you realize everything is acceptable. But if you can kind of discriminate down to those chord tones as, you know, kind of guaranteed harmonious good notes, you know, versus like an A sharp, that's pretty jarring. Oh, it's a flatted second, sure, or a flatted ninth. Kind of a weird choice, but you can make it work. I make it work. How about a sharp ninth, and then major seventh. We're in the key of A. Kind of disturbing, but cool. Or you can kind of, sounds like a Batman thing. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice. So just being aware of your chord formulas. Let's say it's a ninth chord, which is a root, third, fifth, flatted seventh, and a ninth. You could go. Then you can start adding things like a 13th. Oops. Or sharp that 9 for the Hendrix chord. So knowing chords and what makes the chord makes your soloing a little more, I don't know, you can be more confident. How about a sharp 9 plus a 13? That's pretty disturbed. Or beautiful, depending on what you're thinking. I've never played that before, but just knowing this stuff makes it so you can come across anything or make shapes on the fly. Let's say you got that A7 sharp 9 with a flatted 13. Wow, I never played that before. So it just opens up all the possibilities. I mean, yeah, you could do, let's say you didn't want any theory and you just want to do everything by ear. You can depend on, you know, your ear to guide you. That's awesome. But it's not bad to know what the heck's going on. And a little bit of knowledge is not going to destroy your mojo. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's it. Chord tones, chord formulas. Get into it. Have fun with it. Play a bunch. And I'll see you later.